So Sagittarius, this is where you feel most at home, under the umbrella of God, under the umbrella of religion and righteousness, the righteous path for a man. Sagittarius people, they're very religious, and there's actually there are a couple of sides to Sagittariuses, but one of them is to follow the righteous path, which guides them, through the by the book, and they feel that they need to have the the hand of God above them at all times. And you guys also love philosophy. It's not just the religion that you feel comfortable with, but you also feel even as comfortable, if not more, just pondering about life, philosophy, the evolutionary process of human nature and humankind. And so you guys make some of the very great philosophers. You make very good teachers. You love teaching. You love telling people about following a certain path. This is why most Sagittarius people you will find as priests, as nuns, as professors at universities. And also, the sign of Sagittarius represents the law, as well as Capricorn. But we'll get to Capricorn later. But Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, it's really about doing the right thing. And if not, you have to get the proper punishment for what you have done. This is why Jupiter is a teacher, and he's a punisher, like Saturn. So this is why a lot of people with Sagittarius ascendant, Moon in Sagittarius, naturally become lawyers to fight for the right thing. They make good judges. So as you can see, we're standing in front of the library because you guys love studying. You guys are the most studious people on the planet. You guys love getting that higher education, that MBA, that PhD. You guys feel more comfortable when you have that educational level within you. One thing about Sagittarius is they are really not too crazy about the emotional side of love and romance. Neither they are neither they're very passionate about making love or any of the sexual activities. And the reason for this is they rather have an intellectual partner, somebody who can discuss religion, philosophy, and life with them all night long. That's their orgasm, that's their high. And this is why if you are an emotional person in love and romance, and you want to talk about feelings, how much you love them, Sagittarius people will do that, but they're really more about structuredness of spirituality and religion and thoughts. That's where their mind really is all the time. Now, you guys must be saying that, hey, that's not me. Whatever you just said about Sagittarius, that's totally not me, and I'm a Sagittarius. I love my husband and wife. I'm completely passionate, and this is where the mistake of reading your sun sign on daily, weekly, or yearly basis comes into play, because when you gotta realize this, first of all, that sun is not your mind, it's your soul. It cannot be changed. It cannot be manipulated. It is what it is, okay? It's your actual internal self. Your mind, your thinking process, which projects things onto the external world and observe things from external world to internal self, that is controlled by the moon, the planet moon. So depending on your moon sign and your ascendant, which is your actual physical body, and how through the ascendant your life is mapped out with different houses and signs placement and planet placements, that's how you determine the true horoscope. So because you're Sagittarius and you're very passionate, you love your husband and wife, you're very creative, you're not into philosophy or anything, that is because you probably have, besides the sun, you probably have a moon sitting in Leo or in Cancer or in Scorpio or in Aquarius. You might be a party animal being a Sagittarius. This is why reading your sun sign will not really give you any sort of justification about who you are. And this is why you must look at your horoscope and your chart thoroughly to really know what you're about. Otherwise, you're going to lose interest in astrology, because you're going to be like, none of these things that I read or that I observe, none of them come true. And this is where you lose your enthusiasm about astrology. But if you do want to learn, if you do want to know what actual astrology is, how you can find your destiny, how you can find yourself through it, check out the link below at my website, and hopefully that will enlighten you about astrology and its not so human origins.